It's 7 Demo 7. How you guys doing? I'm gonna put my hands in here, and this person over here is my daughter Margot. She's home from school sick. I happen to be a little bit sick and under the weather today. But let's go ahead and talk about what we have on the floor. This is the Hubsan X4 FPV brushless, the H501s. Now this doesn't say it on here, but this is actually the advanced version. So this one's going to have the upgraded controller, has full FPV and everything. So what I want to do today is just do a quick unboxing. We'll get to the flying in the next video, which will be pretty awesome. I haven't flown a GPS drone in a long time, since the F450 flame wheel days. So I'm just going to have a seat here and we're going to do some unboxing. You guys will remember Margot from some previous videos that we did up at Kite Hill. What do you think, Margot?
I like it.
Okay, pull that top off. So it does come in this plastic case, and I would assume that you would probably want to keep your quadcopter in this case because the box seems pretty functional, and it seems like it's going to keep it fairly well protected. Obviously it's not covered over with foam and everything, but if you're just transporting it in your car, it's going to be a good thing. But say if you're taking this on an airplane, you would definitely want to get some sort of case for it. So if we take a look at the quad, it's got this nice matte black finish to it. Has protected motors here. These are brushless motors. 1080p 30 frames per second camera, and this is GPS and compass enabled, so this is going to be able to keep in a GPS lock. It also has a follow me function because the transmitter has a GPS in it as well. So you can walk around with the transmitter and it will follow you around. So it's really pretty cool. The one thing to note about this quad is that it has a fixed camera. So in other words, it's not going to have any type of gimbal stabilization. So if you're looking for a photography or videography type of drone, this is probably not going to be your best bet. But this is going to be a fun drone for flying around at a park, following your friends, maybe trying to follow somebody's airplane, or just having some fun both flying around and being safe, because it has a return to home function as well. So let's go ahead and put this aside here. Let's take a look at the transmitter. I think the transmitter looks pretty good. Oh, I just felt that. These, I didn't know that, but it has some little rubberized ends here, so when it hits the ground, it's got a nice soft landing to it. Before we get to the transmitter, it does come with two sets of props. These are the screw-on type, and to take those off, there's also a prop tool, a motor tool, which allows you to hold the motor still while you're tightening your prop. And that's important because since the motors are protected here, you can't really grip onto them to keep them from turning, so you have to use this to stop the motor from turning. So I think this is a really nice addition. So we'll put this aside. So we have props and props, charger. This is the Hubsan charger, which just goes together like this, and it looks like I have the improper plug, so here I'm going to hope that I have some sort of a way of changing this. I do obviously have a charger that I can charge this battery with, but we'll get into that in just a moment. And this is a USB, micro USB cable, so I'm assuming this might be for firmware updates, either to the transmitter or to the quadcopter. So what I'm going to do is pull this out and we'll take this box away. Okay, now this is really the biggest highlight of this quadcopter. So we have a dipole here. I believe the dipole is for your transmission. So this is the patch antenna. This is going to go right here for your 5.8 gigahertz video transmission. Alright, so guys, as you can see, it has this really nice controller. It takes 8 AA batteries. However, you can change that with, this is the patch antenna. This is for your video. So you guys, you can change the battery pack in the back for 3S LiPo, I believe. So it has 4 switches that are active here. It also has 2 dials, which would be for like a gimbal, but that's not going to be for this quad. But the 4 switches here, this is going to be the headless mode right here, which I'm probably not going to use. GPS hold. This is return to home here, and these are all marked, and this is the B button here, which is the follow me mode, which is one of the modes I'm really excited about. Now the video screen, guys, is a 4-inch video screen, which has a pop-up shield to it. See where I go? Isn't that cool? And this displays pretty much all the information that you would want to have on the screen. One thing to note is this transmitter has a GPS inside of it, so that the quadcopters know which way to point when we are using the follow me mode. So really awesome looking radio. It's very comfortable in the hands, and the gimbals feel really, really nice. I'm just gonna leave these little silicone rubberized ends here on these buttons because it actually feels really nice. I kind of like it. So
I like it too.
you like it too? All right. So let's just take a quick peek at the battery. I'll turn this off. I believe this is a 2-cell battery, 2700 milliamp battery pack. One thing to know, guys, is this is quite the tight battery compartment, so you're not going to fit any larger of a battery into this quadcopter that it already comes with. So these are the EC2s. Now, normally it has an EC3 or an XT60 connector, so I don't have any connectors like this. So guys, this is a 2700 milliamp battery pack, 7.4 volt, which is a 2-cell and at 10C. And from what I understand, you get about 20 minutes of flight time with this, which I would suspect because it's a fairly light quadcopter. It's not going to be using too much battery. I would like to probably get a few more of these batteries since I haven't had a quad like this in a while. I'll probably enjoy flying it. So these props are going to spin the opposite direction from a normal quadcopter, which is an interesting thing. So guys, one thing to note here is that the props go on in a non-standard fashion. So in normal quadcopters, the blade, the leading edge goes in towards the copter here. These are exactly opposite, and it's not wrong. It's just that these are set up differently so that these props go around this way, and kind of the fan kind of goes right into here, and this goes into here, and same thing with this one and this one as well. So I'm going to use a prop tool, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down just a little bit. Now these should kind of self-tighten here. So let's see here. So we're going this way. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. There we go. So I'll tighten this down. Let's see how this works. Oopsie. There we go. So that one was tightened. Oh, wrong way. There we go. So we're tightening it this way. That's a really handy little tool, actually. Very easy to use. Okay guys, so thank you for joining me for the unboxing of the Hubsan X4 FPV brushless quadcopter, the H501s Advanced. Now there is a slightly less expensive version of this, which is the non-advanced version, and it comes with a more standard looking radio. Stay tuned to my channel for the flight video and overview of the radio, and we'll talk to you guys real soon.
Bye.
Bye.